many books written about the Genjo Koan, many comments written by all sorts of
Lots and
people.
lots of translations. Yes.
Why did you start on this
Well, because
adventure?
I didn't understand it.
That's a good reason.
It was a mystery. My Zen teacher, Kenneth Roshi, she said, this is a very important text. And I read it many times, and I didn't understand it really. And so I started reading other translations and got even more confused. So over the years, you know, people say, when did you start writing this book? Well, in one sense, about 40 years ago, you know.
Yeah, of course.
it's gradual accumulation
and
of
reflection,
of
reflecting
studies
on the
and
book.
reflection and so on. So that's one reason. Another reason is that I wanted to put it in context. Almost all the writings about Genjo Koan and about Dogen in general are written by people who are specialists in and practitioners of Soto Zen as per 21st century, usually 21st century America.
Yeah.
But of course, this didn't exist in the time of Dogen. Dogen was bringing what he took to be the right interpretation of Buddhism as a whole. And this was very colored by his experience of being in China. And this included experience of Taoism, Confucianism, the general Chinese culture, religious culture. So I wanted to bring that out. I wanted to show how there are strong Taoist elements, for instance, in Genjo Koan, and there's a strongly Confucian streak in Dogen's character.
Is that generally misinterpreted or ignored, or
more ignored? More just simply people aren't really aware of it.
Okay.
So the book brings out a bigger perspective, a bigger context.
Okay.
You see, it puts the work in context.
Yeah. And that increases the understanding of the book for you.
It does. Yes.
Specifically.
Yes. And I learned a huge amount doing my research on it about all these various dimensions and the history of Zen and Chan in China, and people like Tao Sheng, who I didn't know about at all, who had a big influence on the formation of Zen in China. And he's usually classified as a neo-Taoist. So, he's nothing to do with Buddhist studies, so we don't look at him. But he did write a very important commentary on the Lotus Sutra, and the Lotus Sutra was the book that influenced Dogen most.
Okay.
There's more quotes from Lotus Sutra in Dogen than from any other work.
Wow.
And Dogen started off as a Tendai monk, and to become a Tendai monk you had to be able to recite the Lotus Sutra, the whole book. So you had to know it by heart. Wow. So this was very much part of Dogen. And Tao Sheng's commentary, probably Dogen read it in China, and if he didn't read it, then he certainly would have been aware of the content, because that's what he would have been taught in the Chinese monastery.
Yeah. Amazing.
So I learned a lot.
Me too. Thank you very much.